So we're here for another episode of NerdeoTV, and this time we're here with actress and stand-up comedian Elena Saurel.
Yeah.
And I guess first questions are, where did you start?
Oh man, that's such a long question, like hard thing to answer. I didn't do drama. Well, I went to drama school in the States, but I didn't do like the formal drama school training that you have in the UK. And I started working. I auditioned for an independent film in LA 4 or 5 years ago.
Is that Charlie and Wendy?
Charlie and Wendy, yeah. Online on a similar kind of like platform as Nerdeo, I guess, called Let It Cast, but it's a bit more sketchy. Yours is not sketchy at all. And self-taped and got the part of the lead, and they flew me over. And that's kind of how I got started. Yeah.
Cool.
And then from that, I got an agent. And then,
So you didn't have an agent at the time. You just found it, you just found the role on the website.
Yeah.
You decided to apply for it via a tape. So you just filmed it at home. You practiced the role.
Yeah. And did the whole sketchy thing of told my parents, I was like, these people want me to be in a movie in LA. Should I go? And they're like, yeah. And I was like 18, didn't think about it and went. And I was very lucky that they weren't like creeps or whatever, because there's always the risk of that. But yeah. So Do, the horror film that I was telling you about, I really enjoyed working on that because it was a really cool project and really fun. And the director was great. This guy called David Tallman. He was really nice and like really fun, and his crew was really friendly and easy. And that was someone that I'd worked with from, do you know Casting Call Pro?
Yeah.
So I used to use Casting Call Pro, and so that's how I got a lot of my short films, and he was someone I found through Casting Call Pro. Again, could be super sketchy, but I'm very lucky, and it was fine. And then I'm trying to think. There's a comedy director that works at UK, he used to work at UK, called Simon Matthews, and we just did a short film together that I don't know that people will enjoy it, but I had a lot of fun doing it, called The Meeting, and I don't want to ruin it.
Okay, and are those films out? Can we watch them already?
Yeah, you can watch them. They're online. Do is online. I don't know if The Meeting is online.
Okay.
But yeah.
Well, we'll watch out for that one then.
Well, the best is actually when you get to do your own projects. And then so things like the Wendy's De La Cruz character, whenever I get to do that, then I bring in my own crew and friends, and that's always really fun.
So when did you start, and when did you create that character?
I created that character after doing Charlie and Wendy, just out of like frustration, because I really wanted to get an agent and I didn't have a show reel. So I like did this as a joke. I made a couple of different characters who were like doing the scene from The Notebook as an audition piece, and she came out of that basically. Yeah. So
would you encourage people to just go out and, if they don't have an agent, to, create some of their own material and, kind of go for it? Really?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I mean, even if you do have an agent, it's so important to have your own creative independence, I think, particularly if you want to be active, like an actor, it's the kind of thing that you always need other people to create something. So at least if you make your own thing, you're already one step ahead. You don't need to like be given a script or an idea to go. So one film that I did called Witch had post visual effects where I was wearing these 3 rings and they like kind of crackle and like turn red, and that was very cool. And then my eyes changed color as well, which is sick. Oh well, I've done motion capture stuff for video games.
Cool. Now, descend while we have a chance.
So were you in that like green, the black suit, all the
buttons,
dots,
all the little dots and stuff, and you got to move your face in a certain way, and then you get to see what your character looks like, and it looks kind of like you, but it's like the last character I did was black. And it's like it's a huge video game, and I was really excited because I was like, oh, it's gonna look like me, and then it looks like me, but I'm black.
All right.
So yeah, that's
And what company was that for? What game was that for?
It was for Horizon Zero Dawn.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Just get really thick-skinned really fast, and it'll help you in the long run. Oh, wow. Yeah, and don't take it personally.
I think that's pretty good advice.
Thanks.
Thanks for being here.
You're welcome. Thanks in my house. Cool.
And see you guys in the next episode of NerdOTV.